Hey there, welcome to day 1684 of What You Up To Now. Horne-Ellstrom here with the Duck Gray Duck cup, my favorite, one of my favorites, actually my daughter's cup. Today we're talking about, I document and share my journey every day via video for the last couple of years because I have visual challenges and for other reasons. But basically sharing mostly business journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business in 2017 and beyond. And then in 2020 with the pandemic and all that wackadoodle stuff, decided I was gonna keep my fingers in a lot of different things. So today I created 2 pieces of content, both sideways so far, which is really interesting. I think I had my phone, the auto rotate was off, and then when I got in Facebook, you couldn't rotate anyway, which was crazy. So I have 2 sideways photos today. Supersize your business, hot off the press, which is an idiom that's from the early 1900s, near and dear my heart since I was in journalism in high school, and we did the old mimeographed newspaper in high school. That's how old I am. And then I had the opportunity to work at my local newspaper as well as for a newspaper, a big, very big newspaper after I got out of college and graduated from college. One of my corporate jobs was for a big news organization. And that was before the internet, or just as the internet was becoming a thing, but still when newspapers were pretty big. And so I have a lot of experience literally with hot off the press and press and news going to media, and then actually manufacturing a new product every single day that was only good for one day. It's one thing that's really interesting about that industry is the news only lasts a day and then it's a whole new product the next day. And how do you distribute and get that out to people in a timely fashion before it expires, before its expiration date. So fun industry. Learned a lot about timing and the importance of doing it right the first time, etc. So that was our idiom and our expression, our communication related one, to coincide with this year's annual challenge, to be you 365-day challenge, to do one thing every day that improves us. Our topic today was to dive more deeply into the different modes of transportation and then both rate ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not so hot, 10 being awesome and the best we can be, and then rank those different modes of communication in order of, number 1, this is our most comfortable, we're the best at this one. 2, this one we pretty much have never thought of, or we don't have really very much, if any, experience using or thinking about. So I did that in my little messy annual challenge book, and I shared 14 different categories. Now, these are not necessarily the categories that other people use, but they're the ones I chose to share for this particular day of the challenge. Verbal, nonverbal, written, listening, visual, oral, gestural, spatial, electronic, social media, multimodal, olfactic, haptic, and then special, meaning braille, a semaphore, I think, which is flags, Morse code, and then sign language, etc. What are those? So then I rated each of those on a scale of 1 to 10, using plus and minuses because apparently 1 through 10 wasn't enough categories for me. And then ordered them 1 to 14, 1 being verbal and 14 being the whole special braille. I don't know any braille. I know very little sign language. I know some sign language with my granddaughters, but I couldn't communicate with anyone in sign language except my infant granddaughters. And semaphore, never done any flag communicating, or I don't think I've ever done any Morse code. Maybe we did in a science class or something, but that does not count. The only thing I know is SOS, right? So I guess that would help me if I needed to be rescued, but otherwise I'm in trouble. So technical changes. One thing I'm trying to learn to not get frustrated over technological changes, but I'm not gonna lie, I got a little frustrated this morning when my videos were sideways, and I'll laugh about them as I process them this morning. But lesson learned, every day is something new. Again, the one thing about creating video on social media, it's really got, like the newspaper, about a 1-day shelf life, if that. Maybe it only has a 20-minute shelf life. I don't know, I'm sure there's some statistics and people have studied it, but we do it today and we get another go at it tomorrow. So we never have to feel like, even on days like today when stuff goes wackadoodle crazy and sideways, we don't have to feel bad about it because we get to do it again tomorrow. Just like we get to start over tomorrow in any way, shape, or form, any area or aspect of our life. if we so choose. We can continue to live in the past and think about the past and relive the past and make the same mistakes over and over again. Or we can say, dang, it's a brand new day. I'm going to think something and choose something different today. So that's all I've got today. It's Saturday here, and there's a lot going on with my family and friends. So if I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.